What's up, Dapper Squad? It's your boy Darius back at it again with some One Piece. We're in Marineford. I am super excited. Before we get into the reaction, we do have a question over here on the Discord. If you guys don't know, I have a Q&A section where you guys can ask me any question and I'll try to answer it during the next reaction. This one comes from Kevin, who says, you brought up a great question during the last stream and I'm curious what your thought process is. How do you think everyone's going to escape Marineford? A great question. I don't have a set answer for you in the slightest. Only reason I say that is because if you asked me 2 arcs ago, how are we going to escape Sabaody? I would have never in my mind thought, hey, Kuma's going to pop out of nowhere and send us all to different islands. I would have never thought of that. So in this one, I'm actually going to purposefully go outside of the box. I'm going to say Blackbeard's going to pop up, put us in his dark coochie, and then send it. Actually, no, I'm just going to end that right there. I have no idea, essentially, but knowing Oda and knowing One Piece, it's going to be very expectation subversion, something I'm not expecting whatsoever, and it's going to be crazy. Great question. I appreciate you. If you guys want the full uncuts, check out that Patreon down below. If you guys want to watch this live with us, as you guys can see, come on over to the Twitch. It's such a great vibe. I appreciate y'all. I'm not going to waste any more time. One Piece 479. Let's do it. All right, here we go. 479, right where we left off. Luffy's about to conquer some hockey. So there are some Marines with enough metal or willpower to withstand that. So Shanks, we know Shanks can, we've seen him knock people out, but Whitebeard also makes sense. Coming from admirals saying tremendous is crazy. Look at Kuzan's face. As I thought. See, give me some fucking info on that. What does that mean? What power? I just screamed at people and they knocked out. When is it gonna be ready? When will it be ready? I've been wanting to know about it for 100 episodes. Even though my man's on the brink of death, he's still not to be trifled with. That's some motherfucking Whitebeard right there. Kurohige. To fight a fledgling, a rookie, an up-and-comer. Just this gang of people with Jinbei involved is so gangster, man. I love how Ivan calls everyone boy. Bon boy, Mugiwara boy. My man Whitebeard is going through it. It's not good, man. Marco's still fucked up from Kizaru. You can't even, yeah. Still got the sea prison in cuffs. I like that. Whitebeard was the vanguard leader, the thing you have to follow, but now Luffy's the one actively pushing the front line. Whitebeard's realized, I might not be able to go a little further. Everyone support that boy. W Whitebeard. No. Momonga is scary as hell. Great work, Monkey Man. Bohemian Knight Doma. I like the monkey's got a fucking strap on him. What is he feeling like? He's got to be Hound model Dalmatian. Bro, I love so many of the designs. I like how the other guy's an actual dog, but this guy's named Doberman. Okay. Such interesting designs. This is. I fully agree. You're a rookie, and he's telling his people to follow you. I love Ivan really honing us in on how big this is. I love how Luffy genuinely really doesn't know, doesn't give a fuck. That's beyond me. I'm worried about saving my brother. I love that response. Even though Luffy is the leader of the Vanguard right now, killing Whitebeard would definitely hurt morale, so. Yeah, bro. Whitebeard is just different. Man's got a hole and he's huge. That hole's the size of me. What does the will of D mean? Do you come on, give me some fucking info. Mr. One? Dad's bones? Oh, it's the president's order. Shout out Croco boy. I respect it. I do. But you're not touching Dracula Mihawk. Crocodiles defending fucking Luffy against Mihawk? What is going on in this arc? Off you go. Isashiburi dana, Mugiwara. Bro, what is this arc? I love Crocodile. He gets too much disrespect for getting his ass whooped in Alabasta. Yes, Queen. Any help you can get. Never mind, Queen. Save yourself. No. I love you, Bo. I'm not sure you're taking 3 pacifistas. Oh, she can just untarget them. Now we got Sentomaru. Okay, love is a hurricane. It sweeps us all up in love, man. Sweeps us off our feet, you know what I'm saying? You know what would have been so cool? I don't actually expect them ever to do this, but it would have been so cool for just this arc and have non-Straw Hat commercial cuts, you know? Just because we don't see the Straw Hats at all. Like, imagine it was like Whitebeard Pirates or the Marines, you know? I think that would have been so cool. What is this dude Buggy up to? I'm not sure you're gonna knock out half the people here with a Conqueror's Hockey. What do you plan on doing? Poor Denden Mushi, he's all fucking... Wait, can they not go in seawater? Maybe the salt content shrivels them up. Is that a real thing with snails? That seems like that could be a real thing. Biologically. Biologically is definitely not a word. Biologically. This man Buggy is a fucked up individual. Look at this poor Denden Mushi. Ooh. Okay, what do they call, like the Calvin brothers? Cavlan brothers? They remind me of the brothers from Usopp's arc that were under Kuro, like the Cat brothers. I really like this guy. He looks like he should be Wario's cousin. And obviously you got Whitebeard. Bruh, I can't even picture what that feels like. Shout out Jinbei. Most W fishman I've ever met. Second place is Hachi. That's a fair point. It's a fair point. He has his own reasons for wanting to keep you alive, Whitebeard. He knows the value of you just being you. I'm just nervous about the admirals. We still got a Kainu, Aokiji, and Kizaru. He was in his hair the whole time. Why am I blanking on Scissors Boy's name? Izanavi Inuzami, something along those lines. I fuck with him so heavy. Inazuma. I love his devil fruit. for a perfectly placed path literally up to the scaffolding. Such a creative power. And I know Ivan said he's going to be so important for the revolution. Look at that. Inazuma of the revolutionaries. Perfect. Small guns. Those are big guns. But who cut that? Who has a sword that can cut right now? Okay, Vista. See, we've seen a good little bit about Vista Flowers, just like a small smidgen. I want to see literally every one of their commanders. And not just see them. I want to get a little 5-minute backstory, kind of like Oars Jr., you know? Why they like Ace. Why they like Whitebeard. This guy looks like he should be in a motorcycle gang. See, they're all such unique designs. Battle axe, Jesus, that is such a clean looking battle axe. Arigato. I love how much help we're getting through this. Did that interrupt his? Okay, it did. It did. Shout out Whitebeard. Come on, Kizaru, you're not doing nothing. With the music and with the vibes of everything going on right now, this is the... Okay. No, I'm not going to pause it. This is the first time I've actually felt somewhat positive about this arc right now, and I don't like it. And that's why I was nervous. Garp? Buddy. Gramps. This is so awkward. Oh. Like, I get it. He has his duty. He has his responsibility. That is a fact. Long before Luffy was born. Oh, and he wanted Luffy to be a Marine. You know, he didn't want Luffy to be a pirate. He's upset that they're pirates. Just me personally, I know that's not happening. Garp's one of the strongest people here. I don't want to pause it. Oh wow, that's the end of the episode. I already question Garp sometimes because he already lets Luffy get away with too much being a Marine, especially a Vice Admiral. So I don't like it, but I also really do like the fact that he's standing his ground, standing 10 toes, standing on business, saying, Luffy, this is my job. You chose that life. You know, these are the consequences of your actions. Well, I guess I should technically finish the episode. Fuck, I'm pissed. Damn, man. All right, this is the next episode, right where we left off. Please. And you know, it hits deeper and way more different. Him going against Marine rules to save Ace initially by saving Roger's son, only to then let him, like, this is so deep and complicated. You know, Garp is feeling cut down the middle. Now Helmeppo has his own personal vengeance for his buddy Kobe. It's crazy how close Kobe and Helmeppo become. Shout out Helmeppo, man. Compare episode 3 Helmeppo to now, night and day. I wouldn't give Luffy a chance of winning against Garp full 100% power, let alone the current Luffy state. Luffy is literally 5% of his current maximum power. Don't just jiggle the titties like that. Is this Boa's theme? A good excuse. I mean, grandfather-in-law, technically. He's not. Oh, are we gonna get a flashback? Was this Luffy training as a kid? This man was catching monkeys? No wonder he's so agile. This man was getting his ass whooped. I love old school Garp with like the half gray, half black hair. He looks like a chiseled beast even back then, bruh. Obviously, I do my absolute best to avoid spoilers going on right now, but the only thing I know is that current One Piece is focusing somewhat on Garp. From what I hear, it's amazing. Makes you want to catch up oh so bad. That's a great way to end that flashback, right as we're about to feel Grandpa's fists. Ooh. As we got older, you can tell this is post Shanks. I love how we can use that as like a time differentiator. We've upgraded from the little chimps to fighting whatever this is. I'm gonna be a pirate. I'm not gonna become a pirate. I'm gonna be the king of the pirates. That's the last thing he wants to hear. You're dismissed. I gotta beat some character into him. Jesus. At least it's very prevalent. He really did try to prevent Luffy from being a pirate. Shanks' influence is too strong, man. I think he loves his gramps. It's so rare to see Garp be so serious and heartfelt and genuine, emotional. And I like how he's only doing it when Luffy's half asleep. He's not gonna remember this, but W Garp, man. That was a very well placed, but now it's gonna hurt so much more. It actually already hurts. This is like a test for Luffy, but also, you know, this is talking about straying from the right path. I hate hearing that, man. It makes so much sense and I love it, but I hate it, man. No hesitation on Garp. Oh my god. He sees that little kid. It's hard for him. He's got love deep in his heart. I know you. I love Garp so much, man. He can't. Sengoku saw that too. Oh my god. Right to his chin. Luffy caught a clean one. Look at Momonga's face. That's so hard because I don't really consider that a loss for Garp, and I don't really consider that a win for us because that's just that's a stuck between a rock and a hard place. What do you do? I don't blame anyone in the situation, man. He's one of the most veteran and OG Marines on this field besides Sengoku. I love how much respect everyone has for him. Sengoku knows. That was... Luffy officially made it to the scaffold. We're 2 feet next to Ace. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I didn't think we would make it this far at all. I'm so happy. You're so happy right now, but Sengoku's right here. I love this and hate this. What the hell? I've wondered for the longest what Sengoku's devil fruit is if he has one. Is he a Susanoo Colossal Afro Sumo Titan? What the fuck? What in the Buddha? Godly fucking sumo power is this? What? He's literally a Buddha. The Buddha fruit? He's so precise. I don't get me wrong, I'm still very, very intimidated. Obviously, Sengoku is insanely strong. I'm just so curious what the is that Mr. 3? It is Mr. 3 from earlier. Oh my god, from the hockey. But he can make the wax key. Gear 3? Oh my god. I just want to know, do you just get like a durability, a strength increase? What does being a Buddha give to you? He's made of gold. Like, I don't know what that... He's clearly strong as all hell. W. Chibi hit Luffy right now. Bro, if anyone asked me if I thought Mr. 3 and Buggy would be pivotal players during Marineford, I would have called them crazy. Is my boy Ace actual? Oh my god. This is gonna turn the tide of the battle. I love how they animated this, bro. I love how we can make a tunnel of fire to get us out of an active explosion. Oh. Look at Whitebeard. Oh, preview for me. I'm so excited, but I'm still so nervous, man. I'll be 100% honest. I never thought we would get him out. All right, this is 481. The next episode, we got Ace out. I'll be honest, I'm insanely happy, but I would dip. I would turn around and run as fast. Do I have a fire teleporting power? That's what I'm using if I'm Ace. I would dip out of here so fast. Now that Ace can freely use his power, oh my boy, is he gonna turn the tides of this battle. Those guys got turned to ash. Those guys got eviscerated. With the happy music as he's burning people alive. Come on, my boy. I did miss you, Ace. Come on. Look at this gang, bro. Ace, Luffy, and Mr. 3. Look at that shot. I never would have thought I would see that. Yep. Undoubtedly, but yes, Luffy actually saved Ace. That is so clean. I love that shit, man. Burn these motherfuckers. Burn them to the ground. I don't know how he's still going here, too. He is so fast. You think that's gonna hit my boy? Oh, good save. Even though I still wouldn't have done nothing. This is the fucking most happy I felt in this whole arc, by far. The most happy. They really do. I'm just a little surprised the admirals haven't stepped in yet. Akainu specifically said he wanted to take out Luffy. Oh, that's a great little cut. Them back as kids. Look at that, man. Hey, come on. He's trying his hardest to keep up with you, little brother. I love that, man. Come on. Now he's not struggling to keep up. We're right here, side by side. I love that, man. Uh-oh. What's up, Kuzon? This is the classic X-Men duel, fire versus ice. I like how, isn't Kuzon's nickname like Aokiji? Isn't that Blue Pheasant? Okay with the ice pheasant. Again, imagine being Kobe and how Meppo being like, I want to be that strong. Like, don't get me wrong, Kobe, I love you, but we need to get you a devil fruit, my boy. Two of the coolest in Logia powers in the show. Two of the coolest just powers in general in the show. What's up, bitch, Sengoku? You know Doflamingo's just loving the chaos. Bro, there are certain characters who you can't unhear. I cannot unhear Kenpachi. I only hear Kenpachi when he talks. Ichigo! Is this the ice type, the girl that was able to go through the wall with her boat? Oh no, this is just the Moby Dick. Just going on land. What the fuck kind of paddles are these? Is this Squad? He said, I'm gonna come in and be the MVP? He's gonna be the final distraction while everyone else gets out now that we've accomplished our goal, you know? You know, Whitebeard doesn't want that. He still considers you a son, you know? This is the way he feels he needs to atone for stabbing his dad. Even if this doesn't atone for it, he'll put his life on the line. I respect it. Everyone makes mistakes, man. W random squad pirates. Did Whitebeard grab their boat from the back? Or did someone stop it from the front? Yeah, Whitebeard stopped it. Even you sacrificing himself for betraying him, he's not going to let you do that. With just one hand, he stopped actively fast moving one of the biggest ships we've seen. That is the quite literal last thing a parent wants. They always want to die before they're killed, so I get that. I think he might be capping just to make Squad feel better. He's like, everyone dies, you know. Let's get the hell out of here if we can. If I was Whitebeard, I would use the last of my strength and create a huge tsunami to hopefully carry us out of here. We have so many devil fruit users. That's a horrible plan. I'm an idiot. Yeah, that is a very not good foreboding statement. He's gonna give up his own life for the next generation. I'm a remnant of old times. Whitebeard's one of the I love that. I got goosebumps right now. I really do. This dude is single-handedly bringing down the Navy headquarters, Marine Ford. This dude has to go down as one of the most badass characters for me, not just One Piece characters. Whitebeard's on that list now. I love that, but I hate that, but I love that. Look at a young Whitebeard. Look at Roger. Oh my god. Is that Shiki the Golden Lion? Look at all these young legends, man. Oh my god. It's really the end of an era, man. With the music to the Grand Line playing. This is really the end of an era, man. Starting a whole new generation of pirates. That's the one thing about the world building in this that's so great, is it feels like this world has been lived in for hundreds of years, that we're really the rookies. We're new to this, you know? A young Whitebeard wasn't interested in treasure. He was a different breed even back then. I love how he went from blonde to white hair. Again, with the perfectly placed little 10-second flashback, you know? God damn. Whitebeard is a legend. Undoubtable legend. All right. Here we go. Right where we left off. Last episode of this session. I would be just like his Whitebeard pirates, man. If it's his order, man. Obviously, no one wants to leave him. I fully agree. Super hard, but one of those times where someone sacrifices himself and tells you to go, you gotta go, man, because that's literally what they want. Like, it hurts, you know? Look at Ace. I love how everything's desaturated but him. Whitebeard is the reason Ace is who he is. Obviously, Garp, Luffy, Roger played it, but Whitebeard is the reason. He's gonna bring down Marine Ford. The time is right for a change in era. Alright, so it is back. I wonder if we're gonna see the end of Whitebeard. That would be the official old generation ending, you know? Especially if everyone sees it. I'm like, oh no, this guy. Literally, you again? What does Ace feel so bad about this, you know? Alright, if you guys see any weird cuts or transitions there, my power went out midstream, so I had to shut everything down and return everything back on. Now I gotta get back into the vibe of the fight. I just literally killed my whole vibe, I won't lie. Is he saying thank you? From the bottom of his heart? I agree. No words are needed at this kind of moment. Just a man sacrificing himself for his son. If he says yes, that's all a father needs to hear. as a captain, a leader, a father, a man. That's all he needed to hear. Bro, Jinbei is such a legend. Got a magma fist coming our way. Well, no, we weren't here to fight you. We were just here to rescue our boy. Yeah, don't let him actually push your buttons. This is gonna actually work. And he already manipulated Squad. This guy knows how to push their buttons. Akainu is a manipulative individual. Ace, come on, my boy. Yes. I've heard nothing but good stories about what Whitebeard's done. But we know Akainu's not, he's just pushing buttons, you know, he's just talking shit. He is talking mess. Ace, with how much work was just put in, with Whitebeard himself sacrificing himself so you can get out of here, my boy, we have to leave. Fire versus magma. You know it's bad if Ace got burned. How does fire get burned? How does ice get cold? How does water get wet? My magma can even burn fire. Luffy. Yeah, Luffy is done for. Bad blood. Okay. How do I say this? It's so hard to go into One Piece not knowing about the Ace donut spoiler. I don't want to say it because I feel like I'm disrespecting the man right now, but the fact that gets me is that he was saving Luffy, which is only gonna haunt Luffy for so long, and that it was motherfucking Akainu Sakazuki talking mess about Whitebeard, talking mess about us. Just, oh, Kenpachi really just put a hole in Ace. Oh wow. Of course it's Akainu. Of course it's Akainu. Luffy hasn't even processed what's going on with his necklace on the ground. Don't hit me with the to be continued right here. God, no preview, but damn, man. Okay. So, like I said during the reaction, I think after this, like I know some designs of people whose names I've had mentioned, but I think after this, I'm pretty sure this is the last major spoiler of One Piece that I know, which gets me very, very excited. But also, bro, Akainu. And it was right after we're talking mess, right after he was just, and it's Luffy just, I don't want to say innocent because, but it was him just like, oh, Ace's Vivre card. Oh, let me pick that up real quick. Just in that split second of us innocently doing a Monday, let's just pick this up real quick. You know, that's when, and I love how they show Ace's health through the Vivre card, just seeing that immediately shrivel up and burn. Yeah, this is gonna get crazy. From everything that's Whitebeard sacrificing himself to get Ace out of here, to Ace sacrifice to get Luffy out of here. Like, and like I said during the reaction, Luffy's gonna internalize all of this, that he is brother, in which he is the only person he, like, not the only person, but the person he cares about the most in the entire world, sacrificed himself to save him. Luffy's the type to turn that into so much strength. Like, oh, wow. Wow. Great episodes, don't get me wrong. I'm just so butthurt. I'm just so butthurt. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. Let me know your thoughts down below. Don't forget to check out the Patreon, early access, full uncuts. Don't forget to check out the Twitch to watch these live with us. Don't forget to drink some water. Tell someone you love them. Do a good deed. Have a great day, Dapper Squad. Peace out.